Hi guys, another edition of the playoff success. This time I'm gonna try something new. I put the years the opposite way. It's more easier for me. This one is the Saints. They've been in the league 54 seasons, and they have some playoff success. Like the Buccaneers, they have it in certain areas. Um, let's see. It took them 20 years to make the playoff because they started in '67 and they didn't make the playoff until 1987. So in the 1987 playoff, they went to the wild card and they lost to the Vikings. In 1990 wild card, they lost to the Bears. 91, the year after, wild card, lost to the Eagles. Falcons. And then 1992 wild card again and lost to the Eagles. So 4 times they make the playoff and they can't pass the wild card. 3 years in a row, and something's just not right, right? It's not. They just can't get past the wild card. So they can't get a win in the playoff. So right now they're 0-4 in the playoff. So it took 8 years to make the playoff. After that, they have another slump here. 8 years without the playoff, and then now they go in the playoff. They go to the wild card and win against the Ram. The first win for their franchise is in 2000. So that's like 40 years without a win in the playoff. So that's pretty brutal. And then they would go to the divisional, and they lost to the Vikings. Looks like Vikings is not doing well against the Vikings. In 2006, another 6 years without the playoff, they go to the divisional and they won to the Eagles. They beat the Eagles. In the conference, they lose to the Bear. See, now they go a little bit more far, and still lose to the Bears in the conference. So what's going on, right? So in 2006 till 2009, they don't make the playoff for another 3 years. And then a little thing that happened, Katrina, really sad, but it brings up the team up to it brings everyone together, and they go to the playoff, and in divisional they beat the Cardinal, and then the conference they go against pretty much their rival that they can't beat in the playoff and win in overtime against the Viking. That was a thriller. And then they go to the Super Bowl and win against the Colts. That was huge. That was that made everything. That made Drew Brees really a great quarterback. So the next year they go in 2010, and they go to wild card and they lost to the Seahawks. That's not fun. In 2011 they win the wild card against the Lions, but in division, they lose to the 49ers. So now they have trouble to get back past that bump. They still win in the playoff. They just don't go far. They don't go past, right? So in 2013, they go to the wild card against the Eagles and beat them. And then they go against the Seahawks and lose again. So, I mean, Seahawks they're really strong by then, and they just can't beat them. In 2017, they go to wild card, and again they beat the Panthers, and division the Vikings, and they have really trouble against the Vikings. They beat them once, but like overtime, they just can't beat them. In 2018, division they win against the Eagles, but in conference final they lose against the Rams. And 2019, last year, they go to wild card and get beat by Vikings again. So the Vikings, they lose 4 times. They win 1 time in overtime against them, but Vikings just not very good against the Vikings in the playoff. Playoff all time, they're 9-12, and again 3 wins are right here in 2009 when they won the Super Bowl. So. Yeah, so they go 20 years without a playoff in 1967 to 1987, and then 8 years in 1992 to 2000. That is 28 years without playoff. That's not good. So they just in the 2000s, let's say late 2000 to right now, that's where the success is. Before that, not so much. They're trying, like they're having trouble to find it. So yeah, this is the season, the playoff success of the Saints. It's still good. Since they have Drew Brees, it's been good. But now Drew Brees is older. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, so if you like this, I'll continue to do more teams, and I'll see you soon. Bye.